Hey everyone, Dr. Kwa here. I was sitting at a restaurant yesterday with my friend, and he was asking about coronavirus. Actually, for the past couple of weeks, there's been a lot of questions regarding the virus and the epidemic itself. I have a lot of patients coming in asking about, like, what do you think about this? What should I do? And I've been following it, since December. I remember back in December, there wasn't much news about it. We didn't really know much about it. But for the past couple of weeks, there have been a lot of new developments with coronavirus. And we only know what we hear from the media. And for some of us, we were able to do a little more research, either through Google, but whatnot. But just want to give my 2 cents on this coronavirus ordeal. A lot of people, what they've been doing is that they've been buying masks and they've been wearing masks. Because the mode of transportation is through the lungs, through the airway, is actually very vulnerable. That's why they do that, which is understandable. But to me, that's just not enough. Like if you worry about viruses, not just coronaviruses, but viruses in general, the best way, it's always the best way to prevent or to protect yourself really is to enhance your immune system. We're human beings, and our body is designed by nature. Right? It's designed by nature. We all have an immune system. And what is the immune system? Really, the immune system is a bunch of white blood cells that go around in our body, and it finds foreign particles, it finds viruses, bacteria, and it kills it. Things that don't belong in the body, it recognizes it and it kills it. If your immune system is strong, then you don't have to worry about any virus pretty much attacking your body. The thing with viruses is that it requires a host. So when it comes to the body, what the virus does is that it utilizes the DNA of the host to replicate, and in doing so, it damages the cells, so the cells of the host die off little by little. Now, if you have your protection, right, like these white blood cells of yours, like your bodyguards, if they go around, if you have a lot of them, they go around and they'll just outnumber the viruses. They'll just kill off the viruses. But if your body is weak, if your body is weak, it means your immune system is weak. So it could be the number of bodyguards in your body that's going around, supposed to be doing its job, is not doing its job, right? It's getting outnumbered by the virus, which in turn would put you in great danger. So really the key here is to enhance your immune system, enhance your body's ability to produce these white blood cells. And there are many ways to do so. Obviously, you need proper nutrition, right? Because every cell in the body is created by three requirements. Proteins, right? Proteins, carbs, and fats. You need proper nutrients to produce these cells. Produce any cells, let alone white blood cells. You need a lot of water, You need proper, adequate amount of water, and you need rest. You need to rest, you need to sleep. You shouldn't be exerting yourself too much or stressing yourself to the point that you're not sleeping. Because when you sleep, that's when your body gets stronger, Your body repairs, it gets stronger. But if you're not resting enough, what happens is you're getting weaker and weaker and weaker and weaker. If your body's getting weaker, your immune system's getting weaker. But the one thing that I want to share with you, a part of all that, one thing I want to share with you is chiropractic. Chiropractic has been shown to increase the production of white blood cells by 300 to 400% with each adjustment. And I'm going to tell you a story. I'm going to tell you a story about a deadly epidemic that happened back in 1918. It was called the Spanish flu. It started in Europe, and it spread to the U.S. by ways of when soldiers came back home after the war. They brought the Spanish flu with them, and it spread so rapidly. It spread all throughout the United States, just like the rest of the world. 50 million people died. 50 million people were casualties of the virus. And at that time, population was at 2 billion. Okay? So that's 1/20th of the population was wiped out by this flu. Now in the U.S., back then the U.S., there was medicine was already pretty advanced, right? So people were getting treated by medicine, drugs and whatnot. But there was also people were also getting treated naturally. Okay, they were using alternative treatments, and one of such alternative treatments was chiropractic. Okay, there was one particular clinic. It was in Davenport, Iowa. It was one of the first major clinic in chiropractic clinic in the U.S. And at the time, it was led by B.J. Palmer, Dr. B.J. Palmer. When people found out that what chiropractic was doing at this clinic, how they were kind of helping people stay alive, people were getting on trains and they were taking trains to Davenport, Iowa. They were doing they did whatever they could to get there, right? Because that was where people had the best chance of like surviving. Right? I think they treated, I think the ratio, I don't remember the number exactly, but the ratio was out of every 789 cases, there was only one death. This is information that I found on Google, stats and whatnot. But they had the best chance. They had the best chance when they were treated chiropractic. So what is it that chiropractic does that helps people have a best fighting chance against flu? It's not that chiropractic is some kind of magic voodoo. It's just that the way that chiropractic works is that chiropractic takes care of the spine. Right? When you get adjusted, you're actually strengthening the central nervous system. Okay? Because what happens is, just like our heart, our lungs, our kidneys, they can take a beating. Okay? They can take a beating, they can get weak, so can the nervous system. This nervous system can get weak. Okay? When we're talking about nervous system, it's the brain and the spinal cord. The brain is housed in the skull, the spinal cord is protected by the spine. When we use our body every day, the spine doesn't stay perfect. It actually gets damaged. It can get misaligned, it can get dry over time, it can get hardened over time, it gets stiff. So when the spine gets damaged, the spinal cord on the inside, the soft material on the inside can get damaged as well. And it just happens that it's the central nervous system that sits inside the spine. So when we don't take care of our spine, we're not taking care of our nervous system. And when we don't take care of our central nervous system, we have to understand that when the central nervous system gets weak, every other system in the body gets weak. It's just a direct effect. Like when we don't take care of the spine, and the spine gets weak and it gets damaged, the central nervous system on the inside gets damaged. And when the central nervous system on the inside gets damaged, every other system in the body gets weakened, including our immune system. So if you want to take care of the immune system, enhance the immune system, you gotta take care of your central nervous system. And the way to take care of the central nervous system is you gotta take care of your spine. And the most effective way to take care of your spine, other than self-stretch and yoga, is to get the alignment check through chiropractic. And that's how people were being helped by chiropractic back then, as they are since then. Okay? When you get adjusted on a regular basis, when you take care of your spine, your central nervous system stays healthy. Not just sometimes, but all the time. Is more resilient. Okay? Central nervous system is more resilient. The immune system stays strong. Okay? The immune system stays strong. So, once again, to summarize, whether it's coronavirus or Heineken virus or whatever virus it is, okay, the best way to protect yourself and to prevent yourself from being infected or being damaged or even lose your life because of the virus, really is to enhance your immune system, enhance the number of bodyguards that's circulating in your body. Okay? They are your protector. Okay? And it's all you have. It's all you have. Okay? Once the enemies go past the gate, who's going to protect you? Right? You want to outnumber the enemy, not have the enemy outnumber you. Okay? So that's just my 2 cents on that. And if you have any questions or concerns regarding coronavirus or health in general or chiropractic, you're welcome to contact us. Contact me directly at 714-900-2682. That's our office line, or you can always email me. drlequois@gmail.com. And I wish you health, and I wish you a healthy new year. And have a wonderful day. Okay. Take care.